Walking with the dollar. This is Cardiac Rehab, day one. About 48 hours or so since angiogram and some stent clear up and all that good stuff. So we'll try to get 1.5 miles in, see how my incision holds up. If anybody's not familiar, you get an incision up your groin artery, and you got a 10-pound weight restriction on your leg. So glad he's well trained. Dollar, stay by me. Glad he's pretty well trained and doesn't yank you down the street on his leash and all that, because it could open up that groin artery incision, and then, well, you bleed to death before 911 gets to you. That's for sure. But I want to get out and get active, and with the good positive prognosis and the fact I've actually reversed my coronary artery disease, my plaque buildup, by at least 25%. From what my heart doc said, we're going to go for it all the way. Hey, stay by me. Dollar. Gonna keep him in here. He's a little rusty. Hey, Dollar, come. Come. Come here. Good boy. Good, come. Come. Good boy. Sit. Good sit. Good boy. Kind of tune him up a little bit. Have him come back a couple times. If you're working with your dog, that kind of keeps him closer by you. Dollar. Good boy. Stay by me, bud. It's the value of working with your dog off leash. They can get a little more exercise. We'll do the 1.5 miles here, and y'all can enjoy the walk with the dollar. Those of you who don't know, he's a registered service dog for my daughter. And he is a 78-pound Pittweiler. He's half English Staffy and half Rottweiler. So it's a really nice combination. He's arguably the most gentle dog with the family I've ever seen. And the beautiful combination of he'll absolutely die to defend her and the house. But not overly aggressive, which is nice. Kind of a natural guardian. He's door guards, and he's a really good differentiation of character. And he doesn't do an awful lot of barking. He's really quiet. He's not one of those dogs every time a car goes by in front of the house, he's barking, or somebody walking. He's pretty good. You can kind of see the guarding genetics in there. But he is, with the Staffy, the ultimate nanny dog. I mean, he is absolutely great with kids, and women and kids in particular. Oh boy, Dollar. Good boy, bud. I like to always talk to my dogs when we're walking. We kind of keep in verbal touch, kind of a verbal tether, verbal leash. What you doing, bud? Boy, what is it? Huh? We're in the Arizona desert here. The Phoenix area. It's kind of nice. The subdivision has miles and miles and miles of these walking trails here. So it's perfect for a dog. And last night was a intense downpour. We're in monsoon season. Maybe doesn't know what that is. Every fall we're going to get a lot of the warm storm climate off of the Gulf in Texas. And it makes its way up, and usually every afternoon, evening, you'll get clouds, and you can kind of see there's a weather front coming in right now. Similar to a Midwest thunderstorm, just minus the funnel clouds, but it's all supercell. And it gets... Yesterday there was a video on the channel, you can check out a short, but we got right around 1 inch of rain in 1.5 hours. So, I mean, it absolutely comes down. You can kind of see the aftermath here. I think I had a lot of flash floods in the area, a lot of flooded areas and streets. Even though it's sand, The water comes down so fast, the sand acts like pavement. It just runs right across the top of it. You can kind of see the wash plane from last night where it ran through. You can see the cutouts here in the path where it washes away from the fences there. Dollar, come on back over here, bud. Good boy. Good listening. Good boy. That's a good boy. You gonna stay by Dad? He knows my comfort zone's between 75, 100 feet max, so he tends to stay in that range, and that's something from working with him a lot we've kind of got developed. So a beautiful 6 a.m. walk here. You can see the desert sunrise coming up through the clouds there. Come on, bud. Dollar. Dollar. Come over here. Good boy. Over here. Good dog. Good boy. No, stay over here. So this will be Cardiac Rehab. Forget the hospital. Nothing's better than using your dog and getting out to do some rehab out in nature and enjoying the fresh air. Come on, bud. Dollar, come. I'll show you guys in a second how we put them back on the leash. It's a good tip for anybody walking their dogs. Instead of having to chase them down and hold them while they dance around putting their leash on, we have kind of a routine. Oh, there's a big washout from last night. Big flash flood came right through here. See the saturated ground and where it just washed right across the path here. Dollar, come. Come. Good come. Good boy. Come. Sit. Good sit. Have them sit while you hook them up. Good boy. Say hi to everybody, Dollar. And we'll cross the street up here. I trust him crossing the street, but I don't trust cars coming around the street and mowing them down. So always hook them up on a leash before we hit the street. And unfortunately, with this kind of dog, they have that kind of gladiator look to them, and people get kind of freaked out on the sidewalk seeing him coming. Even though he's one of the nicer dogs you'll ever see. In public, he's never aggressive. When he's on the leash, anything, he just pretty much will ignore other people and dogs. In the house is a different story. You don't want to come into Dollar's house without being invited. It's been kind of a nice combination, the breed, the Staffy with the Rottweiler. Easy, bud. Sit. Sit. We'll sit and look both ways. Kind of try to teach him that when we're crossing the road. And he's still young. He's still kind of filling out. He's right at 2, and he's still thickening up like a lot of these breeds do. Especially like your Rotties and your Staffies. They're kind of a slow maturing dog. Okay, sit. Sit. Oh boy, and then I have him sit. Stay. Stay. Then I tell him when to go. Okay, you can go. Kind of keeps him control. Well, no, they are a dog that you need to be a firm pack leader with. My opinion, they are a great dog for the Pittweilers for a first-time owner. But they are also one you need to be a firm pack leader, or they will become the pack leader on you, and they won't listen. And at 78 pounds, he's in pretty good shape too. If he was heavy, he'd probably be 90. You know, you get a 78, 80-pound dog, and that can be a real problem and cause a lot of damage for you. Hey, that's a little far, bud. I'm a firm believer your dogs understand far more than people think. So I talked to him in a conversation. Hey, stay away from there. And we're kind of working on the pointing. He's a little rusty right now. I've been in the heart hospital, and it's been really hot out in Arizona. So now it's starting to cool down, and we can start doing the tune-up. But we were working on the pointing, kind of field trials lab-like, where if you've seen them on TV, where they point and they whistle, and they'll point the dog in a direction. And he's real sight-oriented, so. Dollar, up over there, bud. Go over there. Over there. Over that way. Good boy. Dollar. Over there. Over there. Over there. Oh boy. Keep him away from the fence here, and there's dogs here. Just kind of try to be polite. Hey, get out of there, Dollar. And they have these little vents in the fence here, and other dogs will come out and, you know, kind of avoid the fence warrior routine. No need to upset the neighborhood when you're walking early in the morning. Dollar, stay by me. That's what you want. Conversation tone, and he stops. All up until he sees a rabbit. Then it's on. Kind of comes from the Staffy days, if you study them, of rat hunting and baiting. And they do have a really strong hunting instinct. Which him with rabbits out here, Arizona, there you can see he heard the word. Watch this. Rabbit? Is there a rabbit? He's immediately poised. Where's the rabbit? Is there a rabbit? Is there a rabbit? Huh, Dollar? I bet you there's one down there. He almost got one day, and he went through these holes in the fence, and he slammed his head into the fence right behind that thing. Oh, but he's a little heavy-bodied to catch one. But he gives it his all. Huh? Stay by me, bud. Beautiful morning out. Kind of a cool cloud formation. Here in the desert, a lot of times it's just blue sky like that. So it's kind of cool to see difference in the sky. And for not to be 95 out already at 6 in the morning. It's nice, cool, 78, 80 right now. It's real humid, though. It's not a dry desert. Hey, get out of the fence. It's a real humid, sticky from all the rain, so it's very similar to the south or on the coast right now with humidity. I think we're at 80+% humidity right now. Dollar, stay by me, bud. One of the things I love about him and his breed is he's real attentive, always looking back for direction. And anybody who's watched our videos, he's one of the most coachable dogs. I mean, high intelligent, yeah, maybe not poodle intelligent, but so coachable. Just wants to please you. Come here, Dollar. Come. Come. Dollar. Dollar, come. Good, come. Good boy. Come. Right here. Come. Right here. Hey. Come. Sit. Good sit. Good come. Good boy. All right, you can go. He's a bit rusty. That's pretty good, but it's not good enough for our standards once he's tuned up a little bit. It'll be first time come. So we'll keep working him here. Dollar, Come. Hey, Dollar, come. 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 Good boy. Just keep kind of practicing getting them to come back to you. Come. Good boy. Right here. Right here. Sit. Good sit. Good calm. Good boy. Oh. Come. 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 There's somebody on the trail here. Come. Dollar. Come. Sit. Even though he's not a threat to other people, as a courtesy, I put him on the leash when other people are around. Even if anything, due to the unfair reputation of dogs that have kind of that flat skull and square head look. And I guess I don't see it like this, but I guess he is kind of intimidating looking, a black Pittweiler mix. He's not monstrous, but he is a large dog and he is solid. Hey, mind your manners, bud. Getting eaten alive by mosquitoes here. Yes, we have mosquitoes in Arizona. I'm gonna let this guy go by. Hey, sit. Sit. Good boy. And stay there, bud. That's how he does with somebody passing us by on the trail. Good boy. Good boy. No, sit. Sit. It's kind of one of the things I like. He turns around and watches. Good boy. Stay. Morning. Sit. Good boy. Sit. There we go. What I like about him is this guy right here came up behind us, and instead of letting him come up behind the back, he turned around and looked and sat and kind of watched him and kind of gauged him, see if there was a threat or not. But gently, not looking like he wanted to kill anybody or pulling and trying to get away. So you did pretty good, bud. Pretty good. We'll give you a B on that one. An A is coming. You can see there's somebody jogging right over here going up the path, and he's already alerting, let me know that there was somebody crossing behind me when I didn't see him. Which for my daughter being 15, it is really nice to have that. I have zero worries when she's out with this dog. There are zero worries about her security. Good boy. Let this guy get ahead of us a little bit, because Dollar tends to range. Okay, sit. Boy. That's my daughter. Get an awful lot for my dollar. Let him run through the brush here. Good boy, Dollar. Let him sniff around a little. Good boy. Stay over here. No, stay over here. I don't want you over there. You can come back over here. Good boy. No need to yell at him. You just kind of talk to him, and he's real nicely voice activated, which I like. Good boy. Dollar. Stay by me, bud. That's perfect. Like any of these high energy breeds, which he is, the first part of the walk, you know, they're all antsy and you can just see the energy dripping out of their pores. And about a mile in, which we are now, he's starting to kind of tone down a little. A lot of times he hasn't been out in a day, or if it's been real hot, a couple days, we'll take him down and throw a ball for him at the park first, and then take him out on the walk and kind of burn some of that energy off. But being as I'm up early and the lady likes to sleep in and my daughter's sleeping in, and I figure Dad gets to get out and get some mellow cardiac rehab in. And Dollar gets the benefit of that. So far my incision's feeling pretty good. I'm just kind of taking it a little bit easy. Now we'll put him back on the lead. Dollar, come. He saw a rabbit. And even in mid-run, I can break him off. Dollar, come. Come. Good boy. Come. Come on. Even in mid-run after an animal, he broke off there and circled back to me. Come on. Good boy. Come. Come. Right here. Right here. Dollar. Right here. Sit. Good boy. Get him back on his lead here. Good boy. Oh, good boy. Hey. Easy. Yeah, this wash really got flooded last night. A little bit of a raging river. It's kind of cool. It erases all the tracks and everything. Oh, this hill hurts with that incision on the groin artery. Oh. Gonna pull me, bud? Give me a hand. I'm trying to teach him how to help you up things a little bit. We're gonna get him a cart pretty quick and have him start pole training with a cart. I know from wearing a pedometer on this same walk, about 1.25 miles right now. So that's kind of pushing the leg stamina level. My cardio feels good. Oh. There's the Dollar. Boy, bud. Yeah, we have nice green grass in Arizona too in some spots. It's debatable whether the water cost is worth it or not. Good boy, Dollar. There he is. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Good boy, Dollar. Yeah, we sure got an awful lot for our dollar. Alright, we're going to wrap this up and get back into the house up there, but thanks for joining us on Dollar's Morning Walk and our first cardiac rehab since surgery.